which dragon essentially is hurting private practices the most. So we got about reimbursements not matching the care that people deliver, that hospitals and corporate chains taking over the profession, that staffing costs and recruitment of new staff put significant pressure to the practices, and that despite working harder and endless hours, is a growth plateau in the development of the practices. Those were what I call the top four dragons. Now let's talk about dragon number one. There is reimbursement compression. You are asked to deliver more services, spend more time, more one on one time, while being paid less in real dollars, right? We can see specifically for physical therapy that reimbursement has been in a declining path through the past 2 decades. Last year, actually, in 2025, somewhere in the neighborhood, depending on the state, somewhere in the neighborhood of $70, $80, $90. And I am using the vast majority of states without looking at the big extremes where you may have some states where they are going to have reimbursement of less than $50 and some states that they may have reimbursement for more than $100. Those are a couple of exceptions. If you go to Alaska and you are willing to work and live in Alaska, yes, you can get reimbursements more than $100 per session. But in the most of other areas, reimbursement for both in and out of network services, they are in a declining path. Doing the same thing better is not enough when the payment model is moving against you. That is something that we have to really realize and understand. The private practice equation is breaking. What does this mean? It means that you have revenue, and I show here with the blue line the revenue line of a business. So this would be your revenue right here. And because reimbursements either decline or stay stagnant, because of that reason, the reimbursement remains flat. You do not have an increase in income, in revenue stream. And then you have to look at your expenses. You have to see the practice expense and look, for example, right now that there is a break even point right here, but because expenses become higher and higher while there is a flat in your revenue line, you have essentially a loss. The practices can become insolvent. And this is something that private practices have to really pay very much attention to and make sure that they develop paths that they can change this. So, what is the effect on your life? You remember I told you that the survey we made was not only quantitative, it was also qualitative. And in that qualitative study, we looked at how people felt about something. So we asked people, what is the effect on your life? These were private practice owners, right? The decreased reimbursement, what is the effect on their lives? So the three top responses were, I worry about my family's future, that the uncertainty affects my relationship with my spouse and kids, and that I have sleepless nights about how to pay payroll. This is a reality in physical therapy, at least private practice today. People are worrying about their future. The uncertainty affects the relationship with their family, and they worry about how to pay their expenses. And this is something that owners do not just leave it at the business, but they bring it home. Sometimes I speak to people who are not yet private practice owners, but they are thinking of opening their own private practice or thinking how to get into these professions, whether the profession is physical therapy, occupational therapy, medicine. It does not really matter because the same pressures exist everywhere.